Hello. About PotPlayer shortcuts. Now, if you don't know what PotPlayer is a video player, a very complex video player that it does a lot of cool things, and I'm gonna cover a lot of the things that PotPlayer does. Some of them I'm not gonna explain them because they're already in there. You can explore them yourself. But there are some things that need to be explained. For example, in here, there's the subtitle. For example, we got preferred subtitles, preferred language. Okay, let me give you an example. For example, we got a movie that has multiple subtitles in it, and you want your video, your movie, to show always the subtitle that you want. For example, I'm Romanian. I want always to show Romanian. When you press L, it will show the subtitles that has embedded into the video. If it's an MKV, the MKV has the subtitles embedded inside of the file. So I have Romanian, as you can see. If you press L, it shows all the subtitles. If you press twice L, it will show the path, the folder where the file is. Now this is showing, this is the possibility for you to look for another subtitle. If you press twice on L, and if you have the subtitle in here in the same folder, you click it or double click it. If you have multiple subtitles, you open it and it will show the subtitle that you want, but just simply press it twice on L. Pressing once, it will show all the subtitles included in the video. Now, going to the cheat sheet, we got even the audio that can be changed. Okay, so the audio, if there are audio files, it will show it will show multiple audio files when you press A. Otherwise, it will show just this. So this is pretty cool because you have multiple audio files and it will show, like in here, English or Korean or whatever you have. If you have multiple audio files embedded into the video file. Now, subtitle editor, the browser sucks. For me, I don't like it. It's messy. It's not intuitive. It's hard to save, to work with. I use subtitle edit. Now the subtitle edit, it's very, very cool, and you can learn to work with it. You just drop the file in here, of the video file, and you can create the subtitles in here. First of all, when you want to create a subtitle, you press insert new subtitle, and then you go typing whatever you want. And you can show the start, you can adjust the start and the duration of the subtitle to show on the video. You can save it to whatever you want. And this is what it supports, a lot of files. I don't need them all, I just want the default SRT and just save it to wherever you want. Back to our cheat sheet. Yeah, a lot of things are very important, very easy to understand, but let me explain you about bookmarks. Now, the bookmarks are a very smart way to keeping track of your files. Not files, chapters. For example, you have multiple chapters. I have this video that it's 2 hours and 35 minutes, but it's not a show. It's a show that it has multiple episodes. Like you can just go here and you see under the cursor it says that it's episode 1, this is episode 2, but maybe I don't want it like this. Maybe I don't remember where that was. Let's just press H, and it will show you a thumbnail, and you can go where you want to episode, let's just say 4, and it goes to episode 4. You go to 7, it goes to 7, and it's last evaluation, episode 7. Now these things in here are shown as I set up my player so that it can show all this information on the screen. It doesn't show on default. Now you can go through the files, I mean to the chapters as you like. This is a very smart way to keep in track or have an organized file. If you have things that are important to you, you can point them out. For example, you have something to learn, okay? So these bookmarks are very, very useful when you need to learn something for 2 hours or 3 hours. There's a video for 3 hours and you don't know where it is. You don't even have to save the file. If it's on YouTube, you can just embed a playlist. Yeah, you can embed the playlist. What does that mean? That means that when you press Control Tab, it will show you the playlist. Now, this is the default playlist. Whatever you put here, when you open another file, it opens another file. It will delete. I mean, it will not show anymore all the files that was in here, all in the playlist. Now, what I'm going to show you now, it's you can follow the playlist settings that I have in here. To go to the playlist directly, open the playlist, press F5, and it will show you the settings from the playlist directly. Now you can make the adjustments as I did if you want to see the information that I have. For example, I'm going to open a file with videos. Now all the videos will open from that folder. I've got a lot of them. You see over 600 files, videos. And here there is some information of the file name. First it's about the video, information about the video, the resolution, about the resolution. Excuse me. First is the video, then the audio. That's the length of the track and how many and the size of the file. And the thumbnail, of course, if this one I don't want my files to show an extension here, because you see I already have in here MP4, MKV, and there is something that I want to show you. That's why I scroll right now, because there is something different than usual. But I don't know, probably it's at the beginning somewhere. For example, if you have a subtitle embedded, it will show up into the left side. I don't know if you have many subtitles how it will show, but if you have one, it will surely show to the left. And now these are the thumbnails that did not load yet because they're new, and if you wait a few seconds it will load, and it will show that it takes a lot of time for the subtitle, for the thumbnails to load if you have too many. But it will, once it will do that, it will remain there. It's not like it's gonna disappear like in File Explorer. File Explorer sucks. It's just, I don't even use that. Look at me. Look, this is what I use. This is what I use, is XY plotter, and I paid for the software because it's worth it. So when you are into a subtitle, you when you have a subtitle, you will have this icon here, and it will show the subtitle. So this is what it's going to look like. And press L, it's gibberish in here, UND. It's not the subtitle, because how I did this, how I embedded, because this is what I've done. How I embedded the subtitle is through this file, mkv tool nix. Now with this one, you can embed in any mkv files. Only mkv files can be added in here. Can be added subtitles. So you load the file, the video in here, you add your subtitle in here, and you can press start multiplexing. Just watch out for the destination. If you don't want to be the same file, choose another destination, and it will save your video with the subtitle in the destination that you choose. If you leave the default, it will overwrite the file. You might not want it. If you make mistakes, you can mess it up. So when you make tests, make sure you don't overwrite the original, or you have a copy of the file, a backup. All right, so going back to the cheat sheet, this is very explainable. I still need to explain some of the things, like if you hover a file on the playlist, it shows you the path of the file. You see music videos, the file name, and even the extension. Okay, now time for the embedded playlists. Now this is in PotPlayer we have this extension. We got extensions. Going to preferences and go extension, go to media playlist. You can download from here the extension from GitHub. It's not made by me, by somebody else. It's a very smart thing because you can insert videos from YouTube. Now when you see your local files, you'll see something like this. When you see from YouTube, you can create, for example, now the thing is, you can create an playlist, embedded playlist like this, pressing on this plus sign, and let's just name it music videos translated, because this is what I want to extract. Now I delete this because I don't want that. What I want is, I want to go to YouTube. Now I already prepared the playlist from my YouTube channel. Press on share, copy, and when I made a file. Now this is a bonus. This is a bonus for the video. This is a pretty cool thing. I'm gonna show you something pretty cool with script, Python, a script in Python. First of all, I'm gonna share this in the description, so you need to install this first in the command prompt, then create a file, a Python file. Of course you have to install Python, and then this script, save it wherever you want. When you open this, you right click or paste, and it will show you the playlist. Now when you press enter, it will extract the YouTube playlist, and it found 55 videos. Now it saves a file onto the desktop. Let's open, and these are all the playlists. There are 55 as it said, all the playlists. This is the coolest thing. I didn't find anything on the internet like this, because this is supreme. This is super cool. You copy this, all the playlists. Now you can close this, and in a PotPlayer, in the video player, and you paste it in here. and it will show one by one until 51. It will show all the information. It takes a lot of time because it has to read everything, all the information. The thumbnail, which the thumbnail is the hardest thing, which it takes a lot of time because it's from the internet. So the thumbnail, the video name, the time. Even if you hover, you don't see anymore a local file. You see the file name, the title. Actually, you see the title because this is the title of the file name of the video that I uploaded. So all the videos are already now done. They're finished. They're uploaded. Now there is a private video. It's not that I ate something that people shouldn't see because I don't want to, but it's a copyright. So I delete this and I have a full playlist. And let's see how it works to explain you some things. Now, what you got down here, what it moves in here, it's the buffer, which means it's loading from the internet. As long as you're connected to the internet, this has to load. Now, the difference between this player and what it has on YouTube is if this loads, it means it's something like you'd already downloaded the video, which means you can go skip forward and backwards like it's on your computer, even if it's 4K. How to choose 4K? You go here to the right, down to the right, and you choose 2160. Okay, that's 4K, even though it says HD. It's 4K. It might not be the first one, but you choose the resolution that it's suitable for you. You can choose 2K. 2K is 1440p. 1080p, it's HD. It's the real HD. It's full HD, but I prefer 4K. So when you so you got the information here from who it is, the streamer or the YouTuber. Actually, this is me, when it was uploaded, how many views it has, not too many, and the description that is in that video. Now when we press L, we have the subtitles from within YouTube. So this is from YouTube, actually, the information from YouTube. Yeah. And the translation is,
first we rockin', that's how we roll. Block is hot cause expect that tone. Talk is diamonds, no sticks and stones.
It works, yes, it works perfectly because it's made to be perfect. So this is embedded. As I said, this means it's inside of the video player. More exactly, to be more precise, if you close this and you open it, that's how you save the playlist, an embedded playlist. You just simply close the player. Just remember, it's the only player you have. If you have multiple instances, it will not save. Again, when you open it, press Ctrl Tab, you see it in there. I didn't save anything. I didn't have to save it. It's just there. And you just play local. This is how you realize it's local. You see these icons. And this is when you realize it's from YouTube. You see the YouTube icon. So how fast does it load? Let's just double click it. It takes a little bit time to load, but it's fast. Of course, you need to have a computer that supports 4K if you wish to have 4K. Of course, it's not an obligation. So this is pretty cool in my opinion. So I hope you learned something and it's very helpful. I really tried hard to explain this whole thing because it takes a lot of time. Have a good day, night, whatever.